In this video, I am going to review a new presentations tool called Bobr AI. So Bobr AI offers to get, as it's called in here, agency quality presentation in 2 minutes for the price of a coffee. So that's an interesting value propositions because, like, if you don't have the means to pay for a designer, let's say you're a new startup who wants to get a pitch deck out of the ground in no time, and a very beautiful one, like that's what Bobr AI is selling to you. So I remember as like in my previous SaaS venture, failed SaaS venture, we were building such a thing as Valiant, which was a cloud company, and we spent like maybe days like refining our pitch deck, the design, the alignment, the colors, and so on. So if this thing can actually create pitch deck that matches your brand, that's really important. And I think that's what it provides actually, because like I can see multiple brands in here. For Gucci, for example, or for Tesla, it seems very tailored to these two brands. So basically, if it can fit your brand, be customized for your brand, and take no time with proper alignment, proper use of colors, and so on, like I'd be definitely sold. So that's what we are going to try. We are going to try all the different features, and I will try to give you the most honest feedback that I can give you, right? So the pricing is like it seems very reasonable. Like for $2 a month, you can actually already get 23 slides per month. And like if you are really a power user, then you will want maybe some to go in pro or business. And like with these plans, you can actually get access to the brand kit and so on. Um, so yeah, so that's it for the general presentation. Now I need to actually like go through the onboarding. So I'm going to go through the onboarding. So that's just for me. That's the very first time that I'm trying it. So if you try the product, you will follow the same steps as I do. So what I'm going to create, let's say that I'm creating a pitch deck for my SaaS review service, right? So I'm trying to pitch it to, let's say, um, a VC fund or something like that, or a SaaS, a big SaaS, and I want a pitch deck for that matter. Um, so it works. So what I would love is okay. So it just describes how the product works. So you start by describing your idea, topic, audience goals, and slide count. The AI generates some slides. We can edit those and download. So we can download actually in PPTX, which is the formatting used by Microsoft something, spreadsheets or something. Um, and we can also share it as a PDF or share with a link. So that's really cool. And we can make it yours. We can make it ours with brand kits. So uploading our logos, our brand assets, that's really interesting because like you don't want your presentations to be just as if like it was, you know, that could be anyone's presentation. That's why you would pay a designer. And apparently Bobr AI just offers it to you. So in here, I've got some $3 balance with the free tier. So that's what I'm going to explore with. Um, and so I can actually see some draft processing in here. And like from there, I can just prompt my way to have a nice presentation created by Bobr. Um, there is also this brand kit. So basically, like some things that I would have loved, like from the onboarding, is that um, we covered a SaaS called context.dev in the previous video. And like this SaaS was able to go to a website, grab the logo, grab the title, um, get all the context about what I'm doing, and even get the colors and this kind of things. And like it would have been great to use such a SaaS or such methods, like onboarding methods, so that I don't even have to set up my brand kit. Like, let's say you are working at Gucci, like, or Tesla. Like, you just see the email. Okay, this guy is working at Tesla. I'm going to grab all the colors, all the logos, and so on, and preface the brand kit. That would be a real wow effect in here. I would have loved it, and I hope the founder watching this video is going to make this change, because like this is going to make it really cool. Like, whoa, like each read, the, let's say, the domain from my email, and it already managed to get my brand kit. No effort. Like, you don't have to plug things like it's currently the case. So let's try, like, let's see if I'm going really through the brand kit thing, but let's say Alexis Boucher's website. Because like I've got some style on my website that you can see in the thumbnails and so on. So yeah, that's something you can see there definitely. And like, for example, for the logos, maybe it's actually my profile picture. So let's see my profile picture actually. Or let's download it real quick. And yeah, so that's really my thing. So let's put my photo. And maybe I can take a screenshot of my website. But again, it would have been even better if I didn't have to. So let's take a screenshot. I put it in here. So, like drag and drop, if it worked, it would have been even better. But it didn't work. I don't know if it's macOS or if there are some mechanisms to add, like drag and drop, please. Please, a drag and drop. I'm not sure why it doesn't work. In this add more button, it worked earlier. So that's weird. Anyway, so I'm just going to take, so macOS is a mess, like when it comes to selecting files. Okay, I'm not sure where I saved it actually. Oh, it's in the download. So it's in my download. Okay, I've got in. No, that's my photo. Oh, come on. Okay, so it's got some colors and so on. So that's interesting. I'm not sure. It's colors that I use. So let's analyze the brand, and I'm going to set it by default. So yeah, it's currently extracting my brand colors, and it will generate some style guide. Like, something I hope is that, for example, in my website, I don't use corners, like I use these kind of things. And like, if it managed to reproduce this style, very retro style, using mono fonts and so on, just from my website, oh, that would be very astounding from the ground up. Um, okay, so actually, it seems that my brand kit is loaded. Yeah, it is loaded. It found some font, some mono font. So I'm not sure it's row bottom mono that I'm making use of. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's try making a presentation. So let's say that, so actually, okay. So actually, I tried to set up my brand kit, but it's in the pro mode. So yeah, I won't try it now because I would have to plug my credit card in the video. But like, at least I've showed you the onboarding, right? And like, what I have actually in here is my slash review page. And so I don't think there is such a thing as uploading, like just taking the URL and passing it. Maybe I will try, but I'm not sure it will work fine. I'd like you to make slides for this offer or SaaS reviews as a service. So maybe maybe it'd be great, like, as a normal user to have a first trial of the brand kit thing. But yeah, anyway. So it's currently working. I believe it's going to take a little bit of time. Oh, actually, it does scrape my website. It took a screenshot, so that's really interesting. I wonder if it's going to make use of it. If so, again, very impressive. So yeah, it looks like a real agent that is working. Um, like it even went, yeah, like it downloaded the favicon, so it takes a lot of context about my website and my page overall. Um, it is submitting the extracted assets, so let's see if it works fine. Yeah, so it's going to take a little bit of time because of AI, because of it designing slide by slide. Something that I expect is that whenever it's done with the first slide, it'd be great that I could already see the first slide and that I don't have to wait for all of the slides to be generated. Okay, so I do not do much editing in these videos because like it will just like editing videos is not something that I enjoy much, and like it will cut me in my process of making 2 reviews minimum per day. That's my goal, to reach 1,000 reviews uh, of such SaaS. And so it seems to be still on the cover slide of SaaS Reviews as a Service by Alexis Boucher. In a style minimalist, it's written. Okay, so it takes a little bit of time on the first slide. I'm wondering if it's not doing even work on all the slides as well. Like it's still 1 minute. Okay, so we've got our first slide actually. Um, it took context from my website, which is really impressive. It's already beautiful. But there are some aspects that I would have loved to see, like some alignment access, alignment work. Sorry, because like of course like I would have to add more spacing in here. I would need to move the name. Like it'd be great if I could just select the thing in here, but I don't know to do it or if it's too early. Um, like in the first generation, in the first shot, I think there is some work to put to make the AI make things like with proper spacing, with like to really impressive stuff like is that it took context from my websites that I sent, and like it took some marketing aspects and so on, and like it would keep generating slides over slide. Um, Maybe it's a bit slow. I'm not sure how I would technically. I would need to know more about the technical aspects to know exactly if there is such a thing as making it even faster. But like it's really taking my points. Like it took the context very very well. Like every time I've got something highlighted as a badge, like highlighted with a yellow color, I would need to add some spacing, and like I struggle a little bit to do that. Like it's still manual work, and I would have loved AI to do it for me. But like something to note is that of course there is this chatbot that okay, make sure the alignment is right and so on. It would have been even better if on the first shot it was already ready. Right, even better. But like I'm already impressed. Like I'm genuinely impressed by the quality of the slides, of the even the design overall is really cool. Like it's really pleasant to the eye. Um and like you can just download it. So I'm just taking a look. You can download it, download the PDF, MP4, PPTX, GPG. Okay. And so yeah, so basically like there wouldn't be much effort to make it ready. Like it's not like it's not usable. It's already very usable as is. And I guess that with some work by prompting again for like, okay, every time you've got this yellow badge, please put some spacing so you know it looks better. Um, yeah. So like I'm sold on the idea that I could put my website and get proper slides to present my services and so on, and maybe it's for my startup as well. So, like, I love this idea of being able to just put some link and get back some cool slides. Um, and it works fine on that front. It's more about polishing the first drafts. I know it's hard. Like, I guess that it should be very, very hard to make the whole process to work seamlessly, to not produce garbage, because, like, I'm pretty sure that if you don't put heavy work, it produces garbage. But, like, yeah, it took elements from my UI design. Maybe the font is not the one that I make use of. That's something to check in your whole process of generation. Um, but yeah, it's already very impressive. Um, like, I'm pretty sure that with all my feedbacks that I'm giving, like, if I come back in a few weeks, like, it would be almost perfect, because, like, yeah, like, there's still the small things to polish, but, like, it's already very impressive. Like, you can see it yourself. That's really an impressive result already. Um, so I don't think I have much more to say besides waiting for the other slides to be generated. Um, I hope you liked this video. If you come back in a few weeks, I'm pretty sure that all this feedback is going to be taken into account, and it will be even better than it currently is. But, like, right now, you can already download it and download the PPTX and edit it in your favorite software to edit such presentations, right? So it will already save you tons of time. There is no doubt about it. And, like, all the polishing, you can already do it in your favorite software. Um, I'm waiting for more polishing. I'm sure it's going to be a really, really great product. And that's it for this video, and see you in the next one.